Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. I feel like there's something is going to cross your path that reminds you there's something you're supposed to do that you forgot to do. Because it literally happened to me. Just as I was done my whole little mantra thing and opening up the energy for the reading. And out the window, what drives by? But it's one of those little sidewalk plows with a little salter thing on the back. He's obviously doing the route that he's been hired to do, so he's getting used to it. And I thought, oh God, it's that time so soon. And I thought, oh shit, I was supposed to phone my mechanic today to set up to get my snow tires on. Right? Like it reminded me of that. So don't let me forget. When I finish this video, I gotta phone Jessie and get her to do that. Oh my gosh. So Capricorn, it was just so funny the way that happened. So I don't know, maybe me saying that has reminded you like, oh, there's something I need to do. Yes, you're right. I forgot to do something today, Cindy. So there you go. I'm going to do a reading for you, Capricorn. The reading is open up to the universe, whatever the universe wants to talk to you about. I'm going to use that with the energy oracle deck. I'm going to use that with the doggy, what is it? The doggy wisdom oracle deck. I have the doggy wisdoms are going to tell you how you feel about the topic. Actually, that's kind of interesting. You have door to romance, and then you have worries. You're like, oh, I was worried about that. And then you have the Lightseer's Tarot is going to help us look a little more deeply into what's going on here. And I have my teeny tiny everyday witch deck. So Capricorn, don't forget to put your snow tires on. Yeah, it's going to be really cold here. Is it by the weekend, I think? Like lows of -4 at night, highs of like 2 and 3 degrees. Holy crap. Here it comes. Here it comes. Seemed like just the other day, I was kayaking and swimming, and soon it will be snowing. All right, Capricorns, cappuccinos. I can't remember the other one. Anyways, what is this reading going to be about for Capricorn? What is the reading about for Capricorn? What does the universe wish to talk to Capricorn about in this reading? Envy. Oh, well then. All right. Door to spirit. There could be some people around you that are envious of, you might have a spiritual practice, something to do with your spiritualism here. Somebody's envious of it. I don't know why you gotta know. It's like, it feels like one of those important service announcements for Capricorn. So just so you know, some people are envious of, I don't know, maybe the opportunities that you have, because kind of get that too with this card, you know, like opportunity kind of blows in for you. But it usually, like, that's the kind of stuff that happens because, you know, you're functioning sort of in the higher good of not just yourself, but of others, right? And isn't it funny, like, look at the contrast. Look at the contrast. It can be kind of how, like, you look at things too. Because this person is all in darkness, right? But it's all golden outside. They could step outside into that and experience it. It's a little bit that feeling like there's a little light inside of you that shines brightly and some people don't like it. So why do we have to know that? I don't know. Why is that a message? Because, I don't know, right? Like, I think a lot of us tend to realize that over time. So I think it's curious that that's coming out right now. So there might be a reason why, you know, the universe wants to talk to you about that at this time. That's a lot going on about this. Okay, disappointment, patience, concentration, and guilt. Okay, this little combo of cards here if you, I'm going to say this too. If you feel like envious too, because that's possible. We all go through different cycles. There could be something going on around you, but what is it? Like this card just feels like the whole reading here is the universe, right? Like you're connected to the universe. Maybe you've disconnected somehow even. I don't know. Somebody's got envy. Let me just read it. Maybe you know it's something you're dealing with, or maybe you're going to get a feeling here. Oh, I think I know who that is. Like around you. So disappointment, patience, concentration, and guilt. This combination to me feels like someone who may even feel like they put their anticipations on things that, you know, they perhaps shouldn't. They focus on things that end up being disappointing. So it's almost like that's why the envy occurs. Because, right, like somebody's directing their attention, and not just their attention, but their attention and time towards certain things that really, it's almost like they just lead in disappointment and then they feel guilty. It's almost like feeling guilty, maybe feeling guilty for hope. It's kind of a sad feeling, isn't it? Like it's kind of a sad feeling what this is here. Wisdom. Well, that's interesting. I mean, it's actually really two interesting cards to have as your underline. You have the Door to Spirit and Wisdom. Okay, I feel like so far, I feel like you're getting this reading because it's almost like there could be someone who is envious around you. But this isn't like a Cruella de Vil. Like, you know, because I get that sometimes. She's just like a Cruella de Vil. Like, you know, she's just envious because of wanting money and luxuries. And all those puppies have those beautiful coats, but I would like to drape myself in that. Like it doesn't have that kind of dripping with grossness feeling. This is more like, I don't know, like it could be a friend who maybe even needs like some of your guidance and some of your support. Because it really does feel like someone who really does focus and they're patient. But you know, it just ends up in disappointment. And then I feel like the guilt card is almost like they feel guilty about like maybe hoping for better things. Look at that. See, you had the Hierophant and Judgment, and now you have the Hierophant and the Nine of Swords, right? Like hoping for bigger opportunities, but then so I wonder, there must be something going on in your life, I'm guessing, that maybe you succeed in things, or your patience and concentration has like garnered you some level of success like through that. But it's almost like this person finds they just end up on the other end of disappointment, and then they feel guilty about, why did I invest in that? Like emotionally, intellectually, time-wise. The Seven of Wands. Temperance, jeez. Let's just keep going. What is this going to pull out here? Okay, you know how this is developing? This is actually turning into the energy of, I feel like, okay, with the Seven of Wands and Temperance, it's almost like they start to guard themselves against situations where it feels like they are required to be patient. Like there's a sense of guarding oneself here. But patience and concentration results in feeling guilty about having hope. So I wonder if, I don't know. It just seems like why would you need to know this? So I feel like in some ways, how I would describe this is, if this energy was going to continue to transform, I would say that this person is probably thinking when they have to have patience and focus on something, and it feels like it's a long road to get through it, that's probably not their road. Let's see how this goes. So could this be, I wonder if like it could be somebody that you're working with in business. It could be a partner. I don't know. I'm not really seeing how this is coming through. I mean, maybe it's you too. The Six of Wands. Look at the Four of Cups. And the Eight of Wands. This is up and down. This is really up and down. Okay, protecting, guarding, temperance, waiting. Six of Wands, success. Four of Cups, missing opportunities. Eight of Wands, movement, communication. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, look, and then you get the Five of Cups at the bottom. Okay, I feel like, yeah, I feel like for some reason, maybe this is, I don't know who this is. If this is you or someone that you're connected with. Because it's supposed to be, well, you're reading, but it's just whatever the universe wants to talk to you about. So it literally is, I feel like this person just like flushes stuff down the toilet. It's like this person is, I want to say in some ways, giving up on some things. Maybe there's a project that you had with someone and they're just kind of giving up on it. And it might come off to you like this person wants what you have, or this person, I mean, is envious of what you have. But I don't know. It doesn't really come off, like I said, like that Cruella de Vil way. This is just, yeah. We ended up with a card underneath each one of these. Guilt, right? The Eight of Wands is like movement, communication, hope, action, concentration. They're patient for victory, but they continuously concentrate on things that they've missed out on. Envy and the Seven of Wands. The Ten of Wands, the Four of Swords, the Two of Wands. Oh my gosh, the Nine of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so this person is even, I think this person in a strange way guards against envy for themselves also. I mean, this could be you. Again, I don't know who it is. I think I'm kind of getting one of those where half and half. Half of them is you. The other half of you, it's someone that you know. And I think because this person is probably capable of carrying very heavy burdens and being able to do that, but their dreams kind of end up trapped behind a wall. Like they can't move beyond that. And there's a lot of, I guess I would say, overthinking into destitute. Destitute, it almost feels like their dreams, dreams and hopes are trapped between like resting and recovering from heavy burdens. And then on the other side of that is almost like the thought of things not working out and always being kind of isolated or out in the cold. Disappointment and temperance, right? Like having to wait. Disappointment and temperance. Justice and the Page of Swords. It's almost like, okay, this person is always looking for justice and always being told to wait. I don't know if it's is your, I don't know whose energy this is. It's kind of shitty, to be honest. Like, and I mean it's shitty in that it feels like circumstances that have been kind of shitty for somebody. Patience and the Six of Wands. The Hermit and the Hangman. It's just like always waiting for victory and it never comes in. You got double patience. Oh my God. This really feels like somebody, I feel like, who somehow actually does put the work in. They're patient, they focus, they create dreams for themselves. And even on some level here, there is like, you know, being guided by the universe, working with the universe. But it's almost like the rug always gets pulled out from under them. Concentration in the Four of Cups. This is one of those readings where sometimes I feel like, oh God, should I release this? Like it just feels, but then I know, I've learned that I should, because if it's your energy, it kind of validates, right? It's like you feel seen. You feel seen, like, thanks. I know, it does suck. Thank you for universe at least acknowledging that. All right, you have the Five of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. So this is definitely like, look at, it's concentrating on opportunities that have been missed, but then it almost does seem like there could be conflicts, like conflictive energy around this person, whoever this person is. There's conflictive energy. There's a lot of people that come in and out of this person's life. And I think it's almost hard to tell what is like genuine and what is not. Right? Because this is a little bit like, I don't know how, that would be a little, I'm not sure about trusting that energy, right? It's conflictive. It's the one of the few times that I would say this Knight of Wands is a bit of a player, and it doesn't have to be romantic. It can just be like people trying to play a situation that isn't, play it so it comes out in their best favor, you know? It's like just serves their own needs. And then like these are two opposite, like Four of Cups, Queen of Cups. Is this something that you can really trust? Is this an opportunity that's genuine? Or, you know, but I feel like there's also a sense of a distraction from the things that go on around this person that are not genuine. And maybe that's part of why it seems like this person is struggling with success here. Because there is, I don't know, this person could even be with the Five of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Maybe this person is very attractive too, or there's something about their energy that really draws people in and people want to compete for it. So it's almost like this person is tired of that. This guilt and the Eight of Wands. Guilt and the Eight of Wands. This little dog is so cute. I don't know what you did that you feel guilty about, but it's okay. That's the look I get from Lily. If she's puked in the night, she's so embarrassed about doing things inside the house. I've never scolded her for that. It's like her own little way of knowing, like, that's a dirty thing. I should do that out of the house. Or if she ends up with diarrhea and I don't wake up. So, somewhere. I wake up in the morning and that's what I see. I'm like, uh-oh. What happened? I always tell her, it's okay, I understand. But that's the look I get, which is really kind of cute. So, no. But anyways, I get distracted with these dogs. They are so freaking cute. The Six of Wands and the Eight of Wands. God, the Eight of Swords is... The Six of Wands and the Eight of Swords. A victory is never... No. What in God's name? I don't know. Who is this and what do we do to help them? Because this is really shitty. This is the shittiest shit I've ever seen. Door to Spirit. Door to Spirit. King of Wands. Three of Swords. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, what is this? This is, okay, there's got to be a lesson here. There has to be some, because this literally feels like how one is driven to do things, how one is inspired to do things, just leads to heartache. Personal drive and willpower in a direction that feels very divinely guided just leads to heartache. And then here, right, it's almost like, okay, if there's a wisdom that I feel like is gained, it's almost like it feels like the wisdom that is gained here is why to even try. Why should I even try? Wisdom. The Devil and the Nine of Cups. I don't know what is going on. I want to say, I feel like this person, now it's got the Devil, and that's your card in the tarot, but it almost feels like, I would say this person feels like they're living a lifetime where their dreams are denied. And is that because there's some sort of karma here? The Five of Cups. The Ace of Cups, the Sun, and the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, this is like a big hope and a dream here, and it's kind of like washed away. It's just flushed down the toilet. Oh man, I don't know what's going on, guys. Really, I feel like we need to pull out. Oh, jeez. Okay, you got the Death card, and that's the only one at the bottom. We're gonna end like this. Let's get. What is this called again? This is a Journey of Love Oracle deck. So, do you think the universe could talk to Capricorn? I don't know if this is someone like close to you that's going through a difficult time, or they're kind of going through a period in life, I don't know, maybe their whole life, where it feels like every time they take 2 steps forward, they take 3 steps back. Or I don't know if that's like you're experiencing this. Okay, can we get a message to Capricorn from divinity, from the divine? Wow, what a way to close off this week, Capricorn. I'll do one more. Oh my God, I can't even get it out. Oh my God, the Christ flame. You know what I get with that right away? Especially with this. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Say Jesus. Especially with this. It's like, okay, the most divine things are targeted the most heavily. But isn't this like, it's just like the energy of Christ, like the energy of divinity come to earth. It looks exhausted. It looks exhausted, and it looks, it's almost a little bit like, why try? Let's read this. Let's read it, Capricorn. Oh, just a second. Oh my God. Look at the clarity of those cards. All right, the Christ flame. Within you burns the flame of the Christ. Beyond religion, this flame belongs to all hearts willing to receive the divine. Opening to it as a lover would open the heart to receive the beloved. Though the awakening of the Christ within brings greater closeness to the divine, and therefore greater love and depth of compassion, it too can bring sadness, righteous anger, and a passionate need to contribute positive healing action and change in the world. You may be an introspective soul who does this through mastering their inner world with meditation and yoga, raising your own vibration with absolute intent that this bring healing to the world around you. You may be an extroverted soul that thrives in sharing messages and living a life of dynamic action in support of the causes that are worthy and moving to your brave heart. Capable of feeling divine outrage and responding with inspired action. This is a very passionate energy. And I feel like this energy has been through up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. You may be a combination of these soul types, and choosing wisely what you consume with companies you support, what television you do or do not watch, and what you read. Voting for the life you want to have around you in the world through your actions, internal and external. This is the Christ flame igniting within you, setting the world aflame with the fire of divine love. This oracle brings guidance that you are connecting with the universal Christ consciousness, and your heart is meant to awaken as a sacred heart, bearing the Christ flame of divine love this lifetime. You are part of the wave of the awakening happening on the earth now. You are exactly where you are meant to be and doing exactly what you are meant to be doing. Keep going. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry, but yes, this is deep and powerful. You know what? Okay, this is, y'all are here, whoever this is for, say that, to, oh God, to bring like hope out of darkness. That's not an easy job. Tell you from one light, whatever, what are we getting, those light people? Yeah, okay, you have a poem here. Love is more than words can define. It is a feeling which wells up inside and longs for release. It is a smile which starts in my heart and spreads across my face like a silly grin. It is a knowing so deep in my being that every cell speaks in a language only lovers know. And most of all, it is the beginning, the birth, the possibility, the promise of a tomorrow, the hope that grows into something we can only imagine when hearts combine and love becomes more. Guys, I feel like y'all, okay, you cross watchers, whoever is in here, you're all on like a really heavy mission in this lifetime, and you navigate very turbulent waters. I think what's so turbulent about it is that you create successes in terms of bringing vibrational frequencies up, but then you are kind of re-thrown into darker energy again. But it's because you bring it up. Do you get what I'm saying? This is a very hard life mission energy. And I do feel like for some of you, because this here, this Five of Cups, this is like, oh, this is a great energy. The Ace of Cups, the Sun, and the Ten of Pentacles. But this is like a lost hope. It's just flushed down the toilet. So I think the card that we pulled out in the Journey of Love Oracle, because I do myself personally as a reader feel that when I pull from that deck, especially when I intentionally reach for that deck, because I feel like I'm dealing with an energy that needs just to hear from the universe. Like it is. It's kind of the universe talking to you. Oh my God. Look, it's at the bottom. I don't need to say anything else. That's crazy. That's crazy. The light field. God speaks to you. Holy shit. I guess you chose this mission for a reason. Whatever you're going through. Wow. You are really working to bring up frequencies that I think are very difficult to bring up. And I think I'm going to end it there. That just seemed very dramatic. Wow. God speaks and the Christ flame. I'm going to go do the extended. I don't know what's going to happen over there. I leave it open in the extended this week. Kind of like how this was. Whatever the universe wants to talk to you about. Whatever, God wants to say to you directly. Wow, Capricorn. Thank you so much, my friends. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.